Hey everybody, welcome back to Kat's Kitchen. Today we are canning some green beans. I have already started with 7 quarts and they're in my first canner right back here. And I have a second pressure canner, so we're gonna get 7 more quarts jarred up and I'm gonna show you briefly how we do that. So right here are the clean green beans that we already pinched the ends last night. While we were watching TV because it takes a little while. And these are already washed and clean. They're ready to go in our jars. I'm going to be doing quart jars with these. You can do quarts or pints, whatever you like. But because they need to fit properly in here, what we have to do is, after washing them, I just take a handful like this and I snap them in half and then just put them in our jars. Because our recipe says that to trim the ends and as well as trim them into about 1 or 2 inch pieces. So instead of cutting every single one, this has seemed pretty efficient, especially when you're doing a ton. And then just snap in half and pop them in. And then once we get these filled up, we're gonna leave 1 inch head space. And then I just push them down a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. And then once we have them filled up to 1 inch head space, we are then going to put a teaspoon of salt in, and that's your own preference. If you don't want to add salt, you don't have to. It's just for a little extra flavor. But 1 teaspoon for your quarts and 1/2 teaspoon for your pints. And then we're going to fill it up with clean, either purified or filtered water up to 1 inch head space to the bottom of this lip here. So this one is ready. I usually like to work on 2 at a time. It's your snapping beans. I'll put just a few more in there just to make it worthwhile. Okay, so we'll put our 1 teaspoon of salt in. This is canning salt. Basically anything that does not cake up. You don't want any caking agents and you don't want iodized salt. 1 teaspoon in for flavor. And then I have our water filter here. I just fill to our 1 inch mark. Okay, from here, take our debubbler tool. And I like to put my hand over top because those beans like to pop out. So we just run this debubbler all the way down to the bottom, all the way around. You want to pull up all those bubbles. You really want to give it a good push because we have so many beans in there. We want to bring up all the air bubbles that we possibly can. Okay. Perfect. Next we have a new clean lid. And then you pop your ring on, finger tight, as usual. And then this one is ready to go into your canner. And we're going to be pressure canning these because these are low acid foods. And we always pressure can low acid foods. So what I'm going to do is just finish getting these ready. My canner is a Presto canner. I have 2 Prestos. One's mine and one is my grandma's that she passed down to me, which I'm so grateful for. She doesn't can anymore. She's 91. However, anyway, so I will be using both of those. I can fit 7 quarts in 1 canner, or if I was doing pints, I can do 20 pints at a time in 1 canner. So I'm just gonna start working on these. I may do some pints here. I'm just starting off with 2 loads of quarts right now, which will give me 14 quarts to start with. So I'm just gonna keep this process rolling. Once I'm done with these beans, I've got a bucket in the background here with some more beans that I need to wash. So I'll see you guys soon when they come out of the canner. Alrighty guys, so we have pulled 2 loads of our green bean quarts out of our canner. And you can see they're still simmering a little bit. I had a little bit of siphoning from this one here, but not too bad. They all look really good and they're starting to pop, which is what we need. So yeah, I have about 3 more lids left to do. I have 2 on the stove right now and then 1 left on the counter here. So I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will be seeing you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.